Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time, I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke, all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, hello there, Am I on the Air universe? Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Don Mega, and I am your humble host, and I am so happy that you are here with me on another Monday night to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews, non-spoiler. You've come to the right place. It's right here on Am I on the Air? We're broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here in Tucson, Arizona. It is a Monday, as always. It is June the 13th. It's season 24, episode 13, and tonight's show is titled Beta. I got a new movie to talk to you about in a non-spoiler way. I got a couple TV shows to talk about. And then, of course, we're going to get into all the latest and the greatest news. Everything that's dropped within the last 7 days, we're going to break it down for you guys right here on Am I on the Air? So once again, thank you so much for joining me. And let's get her going, y'all. Now, before we get going, I always got a little plug. And I just want to shout out once again, if you missed our Top Gun Maverick spoiler review, what are you waiting for? Go back and check that out. It's pretty awesome. It's myself with Peeps and Friggins, and we break down Top Gun Maverick in all its spoiler-filled glory. So make sure you check that out. It's available in two forms. You can watch the video form on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/amiontheair, or right here on this same podcast feed, you can find the audio version. So either way, whatever floats your boat, check out the spoiler review of Top Gun Maverick. It was a lot of fun to do, and I want to make sure you guys didn't miss that in our feed. So, okay, let's get going. My non-spoiler movie review of the week is Jurassic World Dominion, the third movie in the Jurassic World franchise, the sixth movie overall in the Jurassic Park franchise. So, man, it's been a hell of a journey, right? I've been waiting for this one. This movie was supposed to come out last year, but because of COVID, it got pushed back. And this was supposed to be a big one, man. This was the culmination of this whole franchise. This was bringing together the Jurassic World team with the Jurassic Park team and kind of reuniting everybody, right? Because you got Chris Pratt returning. You got Bryce Dallas Howard returning from the Jurassic World movies. But now you got Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill coming back from the original Jurassic Park movie and kind of blending the two franchises, bringing it full circle, which is always awesome to see. Now, I saw this movie... I actually have seen this movie twice, so let me take you on a little journey. The first time I saw it was the preview night last Thursday. Saw it in IMAX along with my boy Giggy Pat, and we went into it and we were wondering, how are we going to feel? Because at this point, reviews started to come out, critic reviews, and the critic reviews had this movie at a 38% Rotten Tomatoes. Ouch. 38%. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how could it be that low? Like, that's low, man. That is rough. And you start reading about how it's the lowest reviewed movie in the whole Jurassic Park franchise, and you're like, what? Really? Because the trailers have been pretty hot, and I'm like, that's massive right there. Well, I'll tell you, as of this recording, it has dropped to 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. 30% with 314 reviews. Now, on the audience side, it's at 80% with over 5,000 reviews. So again, we find ourselves at a crossroad, right? Critics and fans, right? Critics and the audience. And remember, these movies are made for an audience. They're not made for critics. A lot of these big popcorn flicks, like a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, are for the fans. They're popcorn flicks. Don't go in overanalyzing these things. 30% on one end, 80% on the other end. Whew! Guys, we have a miscommunication here. So, I didn't know what to think, man. I didn't know what to think going into it that Thursday night. And I ended up really liking it. I really liked it. So, I'm going to fall on that audience side of that 80%. I walked out and I was like, yo, I had fun. And Geeky Pat was like, yeah, that was really good. And his wife came and she really liked it. And the people we were all with came out of that theater being like, yeah, that was good. I mean, at the end of the movie, that we had a nice applause going in the IMAX theater. And I know it's always different because, you know, when you go to those preview night screenings, that's usually like the hype crowd, right? That's the diehards that are like, we can't wait to see this thing. We're going to go out and we're going to check it out on the preview night. So you usually get a better crowd. That's why I love going to those preview nights for Marvel movies, because you get the woos and all the claps and everything. And we got that for Jurassic World Dominion. So it was really, really cool to see and to hear. And then I just, you know, as the weekend went on, like I said, it was at 38%, then it was at 36, 34, now it's at 30, and I'm scratching my head like, why? Why is it at 30%? I just don't get it. The movie's awesome. It's fun. It's got great dinosaur thrills. And that's really all you want from a Jurassic Park movie, is give me some people getting ate by dinosaurs. Give me some fun thrills of dinosaurs chasing humans. And the rest, I don't give a shit. I don't care what the story is. I don't care about what the big overall subplot is. I just want to see dinosaurs eat some people. And I got that. So how can I be mad? Right? And it seems most audience members are appreciative of what we got, sitting at an 80%. And, you know, I just don't understand the disconnect sometimes between audience and critic, you know, and I just think it's the snubbiness of the critic really just wanting so much out of a movie, you know, and it's like, yo, you go do that with your Oscar contenders. You don't do that with Jurassic World. So that's what, you know, I'm going to pat myself on the back here for a second, because I've been doing this show for 10 years, and I've always prided myself on trying to review movies for the people, right? Doing it for the people. I always feel like I'm not aligned with the audience, or with the critic rating, I should say. I'm more aligned with the audience rating, because I always try to come out of a movie saying, what was this intended to do, and what did I get out of it? That's why, like, sometimes, you know, like years ago, I used to give out a lot more 5 stars, and people would say it wasn't a perfect movie. And it's like, it doesn't have to be a perfect movie to get a 5 star. It just needs to be everything you wanted it to be. It has to hit all the notes, right? Did it give you what you intended to get out of it? And that's how I feel when I watch these movies, is like, did I get out of it what I assumed I'd get out of it? That's why when I review kid movies, I do it based on a kid perspective, right? Was it cute for a kid? Did they laugh? Did they have fun? Reviewing it through, like, my daughter's eyes, not a grown-ass man. Those kid movies aren't for me. So you can't really review it from that side, you know? So you got to kind of take yourself out of the mix sometimes and kind of understand your product. And I had a fun time with Jurassic World Dominion. Is it a perfect movie? No. You know, is it the best movie of the bunch? No. But it was a fun thrill ride, and I really had a good time with it. So much so that this is the second part of my story that I want to tell, because I thought it was super cute. I really wanted my daughter to go see this movie. She hasn't seen any of these movies. And every time we went to see, like, a different movie and the trailer would come on for Jurassic World Dominion, she would try telling me, nah, Dad, I don't want to see that. It looks boring. And I was like, how can you look at that trailer and think it looks boring? She's like, I just think it looks boring. Which was AKA for, I'm scared and I don't want to watch this movie. So she didn't want to tell Dad that she was scared, so she just said it looked boring. Finally, I got her to admit that she was scared. So she finally came out to me about a week ago and said, okay, Dad, like, I'm scared. Like, I'm afraid to go to the theater and see this because it might be too scary for me. And I said, okay, no problem. So over the weekend, I decided to be like, let me ease you into this and see how you feel. We're going to watch Jurassic World. We're going to start at the first one, right? And I know some of y'all might be like, why didn't you start all the way back at Jurassic Park? I wanted to start her on Jurassic World because she knows Chris Pratt. Because she's a Marvel fan. She was like, hey, this movie's got Star-Lord in it. So I had a connection there. So I wanted to go with the starting of this franchise, the Jurassic World part. We can always go back and review the other ones together. So we watched Jurassic World on Friday night, and she really liked it. And it was like, boom, big win. So on Saturday night, she was like, can we watch the next one? And we watched Fallen Kingdom. And she really liked that one. So by Sunday, she was like, okay, Dad, I think I'm ready to see the new one in the theater, which made me very, very proud. So we took her to go see the new one last night. So I'm seeing it for the second time now. And I took her to go see it. And the smile on her face, the giddiness during the action scenes, you know, like she said to me after the movie, like, Dad, I wasn't scared at all. It was so good. And I was just so proud of her that she didn't jump. She just had a good time. She was like in awe and wonderment. At the end of the movie, when you're having all this big stuff going on, she leaned over to me and she said, I can't believe I ever thought this movie looked boring. This movie's so good. And I was like, yes, big win for the girl. So I loved it. Like, she even realized, like, man, I was so wrong in trying to say that this movie looked boring. And after the movie was done, we talked about it, and I said, okay, now you've seen the three of them back to back. Which one's your favorite? And she actually likes Jurassic World Dominion the most out of the three movies. So it was really cool to kind of end on a high note. She fell in love with Blue, especially in Jurassic World Dominion, Blue as a baby, so she was even more. That's why tonight's episode is called Beta, because Beta is the name of the baby in Jurassic World Dominion. And she just really connected to this franchise. And when we got home last night, she was like, thanks, Dad, for letting me watch those other movies. And it really helped me kind of understand the franchise, because we did just watch 1, 2, 3 back to back over those 3 nights. So she really got a good understanding and knew who the characters were and could kind of follow what was going on. For being an 8-year-old, it was a big win, you know, for this franchise, because it is PG-13. My daughter's 8, so you're walking that tightrope sometimes, but she really, really enjoyed herself, and it made me so proud and happy that she, you know, gave something a chance that she was really scared about a week ago, and came out of it really loving it. So big win for me, man. And so, yes, I've seen it twice, and I actually enjoyed it more the second time when I saw it. I just really got to shut my brain off and just sit back and watch and enjoy. It's a fun ride. So that's Jurassic World Dominion. I know I've wasted like 10 minutes talking about this film, but I recommend it. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was awesome, and I really, really enjoyed myself, especially on the second play, 48 hours later. So check out Jurassic World Dominion. Hopefully you fall on the audience side and not the critic side. So we'll see. Let us know where you fall on that. But that's Jurassic World Dominion, 4 out of 5 stars. Over on the TV side, the new big show of the week was, of course, Miss Marvel, baby. That's right. Marvel Studios, the MCU, is back on Disney Plus, and that is with Miss Marvel. And I've been waiting for this show, and this is another one that my daughter just has been so excited for, because she loves Captain Marvel and she loves the character of Miss Marvel, and she's just been so excited for this show to start. So we watched the pilot last week, and it was excellent. It was such a good show. It was a fun ride. The characters are amazing. Iman Vellani, who plays Kamala Khan, is so good. Marvel has done a fantastic job of finding sometimes these no-name actors that are just getting started and really just launching them. She is such a big fan of this character. She cosplayed as this character years ago, and here she is now in the MCU. She was like, she grew up on the MCU. I think they said she was like 2 years old when Iron Man came out, the first one, and now she's over here like 16 being an MCU character, which is just great. This show has heart. It has action. It's just got such a good story, and I really cannot wait to see where it goes from here. My daughter absolutely loved it, and after that first episode, she was like, I know what I want to be for Halloween. I want to be Miss Marvel. So again, touched Dad's heart and absolutely loved it. So big win for my daughter this week, and a big win for us, man. A very, very good premiere episode on Disney Plus for an MCU show. So we'll see where it goes, man. Hopefully the show can continue to kick ass and give us some really cool stuff. There is an after credit scene of the first episode, so maybe if you didn't watch all the way through, you might want to go check that out as well, as it does have a connection to one of the MCU films. My second show, real quick, I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2 of Physical, which Physical is a show I watched last year with Rose Byrne. And this is an Apple TV Plus exclusive, and she becomes a physical instructor, like in the 80s, you know, very let's get physical. And season 1 was awesome, and now season 2 launched. The first 2 episodes were out, so I watched those last night, and it really jumps in at the same spot and just kind of continues along this ride that the first season took you to. So I'm enjoying it, and I'll continue to ride it out, mainly because it's Rose Byrne in workout clothes most of the time, but I will continue to give it a shot. I do like the show overall, but check out Physical season 2, now streaming on Apple TV Plus. New episodes drop on Fridays. And lastly, on last week's show, I told you I started watching Candy, which was based on a true story with Jessica Biel, where she's accused of murder. And I finished Candy, and it was excellent. So I just want to shout it out. This is a Hulu exclusive. So if you like kind of like those true crime kind of stories, check out Candy, now streaming on Hulu. And it looks like they're making another version of this that'll be on HBO Max with Elizabeth Olsen playing Candy. So that'll be really interesting. So I can't wait to see another take on this. But for right now, definitely check out Candy on Hulu with Jessica Biel. Highly recommended. 5-episode event, and was worth the watch for sure. Okay, that's what I got. So on movie side, Jurassic World Dominion, 4 out of 5 stars. Over on TV, definitely highly recommend Miss Marvel, now streaming on Disney Plus. 1 episode out, new episodes drop every Wednesday. Physical season 2, new episodes drop on Fridays, streaming on Apple TV Plus. And Candy, you can watch all 5 episodes right now on Hulu, as it's a Hulu exclusive. So there you go there. All right, guys, let's switch gears to our box office. What dominated our top 10 over the weekend? Well, at number 10, it's a movie I've never heard of, and I'll probably butcher the name, but it's Anti-Suhudratniki. That was number 10. Number 9 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which once again is now streaming on Paramount Plus. Number 8 is Firestarter, now streaming on Peacock as well. Number 7 is Everything Everywhere All at Once. You can also now rent this on video on demand and watch it at home. Number 6 is Downton Abbey, A New Era. Number 5 is The Bad Guys, which you can also rent at home as well on video on demand. Number 4 is the Bob's Burgers movie. Number 3 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which once again will hit Disney Plus on June 22nd. Number 2 is Top Gun Maverick, still killing it, bringing in another $50 million, already bringing in over $400 million in the U.S. and crossed the $700 million spot worldwide. So, hey, Tom Cruise could have a $1 billion movie on his hands in the next couple weeks, so we'll see how it plays out. But Top Gun Maverick at number 2. And number 1, no doubt here, we just talked about it, Jurassic World Dominion, your number 1 movie, bringing in a very nice $143 million. That is an awesome debut. It made almost as much as Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom when that came out a couple years ago, and this is in the pandemic era and almost matched it. So very cool to see there. Definitely in another time and day, this would have made a lot more money, but a very respectable debut, and really cool to see that even if the reviews hurt it a little bit, it didn't hurt it that much, because 143 debut is one of the biggest of the last couple years. So very, very good there. Jurassic World Dominion, number 1, baby, worldwide. Okay, that's our box office. Now, as always, let's switch gears and let's start getting into our news of the week. So to kick things off here on the news, we got the first official Black Adam poster that came out, excuse me, for DC's newest anti-hero, something like that. Of course, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing Black Adam, and the poster was great. And then it was followed up the very next day with the world premiere of the new trailer for Black Adam, which looked really, really cool. I wanted to see a little bit more, but this was a little bit of a teaser trailer to kind of, whet our appetite. And I really dug it. The movie comes out in October, so we got plenty of time for more. But looking really forward to Black Adam. Of course, typically in the comic books, the villain of Shazam, so you can notice or recognize the lightning bolt on his chest. He's got a lot of the same powers, and I can't wait to see. He's the superhero that kills people. So I'm very excited. You all know I love The Rock, and I dug the trailer. I got to see the trailer actually last night when we saw Jurassic World the second time up on the big screen. So that was really cool to see. So check out that trailer if you haven't. It's available on our social media. Joker 2 officially moving forward. That's right. Todd Phillips coming back as the director. Joaquin Phoenix supposedly returning as well. And news just dropped today that they're looking to make Joker 2 possibly a musical. That's right. Rumor has it that this movie will be a musical. And in negotiations right now is Lady Gaga to play Harley Quinn, which will go right along with the musical styles. So interesting turn of events for Joker 2. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish it was a straightforward movie because I love Joker, the first one. I don't know how I feel about it being a musical. It could be really cool, could be unique, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So, but that's the big news. Lady Gaga in negotiations to be Harley Quinn in the sequel, which is looking to become a musical. Mrs. American Pie. Carol Burnett is officially joined the Apple TV Plus comedy series. We have the first teaser trailer for The School for Good and Evil, which is coming to Netflix very soon, starring Kerry Washington and Charlize Theron. We have a featurette on the movie Day Shift, which is Jamie Foxx's new action-packed vampire movie, so you can take a look a little bit behind the scenes there. David Arquette talking about Neve Campbell not returning for Scream 6. Now, we did find out it was overpay. Neve Campbell feeling like, hey, I've done 5 of these movies. You should really pay up for me to come back for a 6th one. They chose not to, so she said, peace. And David Arquette came out to speak on her behalf. A lot of the different actors and actresses from the franchise have come out to speak on her behalf, basically saying, yo, she's the face of the franchise. Pay the girl. So I'm surprised that the studio has not forked over the money yet to make sure she's involved. But very, very interesting, man. I still just fingers crossed that they can make something work out, because it does bum me out that they would kind of leave her to dry on this sequel. We have the trailer for Don't Make Me Go, which stars John Cho. It's a new Amazon comedy drama film that is coming out soon on Prime Video. So check that out if you're interested. Remember, all these trailers available on our social media, on our Twitter page and our Facebook page. Mainly Twitter, though. Bookmark that, and you can always follow all the news. Twitter.com/amiontheair. We also have the teaser trailer for A League of Their Own. Yes, they have made it a TV series coming to Amazon Prime, and you can check out the first teaser trailer for that. We have the first trailer for Prey, which is the new Predator movie that's going to be a Hulu exclusive coming out in August, so check that out. We have the second trailer for Bullet Train, the new Brad Pitt action movie, which looks awesome. I'm so excited for Bullet Train. This was on my top 10 anticipated list even before I saw a single piece of film. And now that I've seen 2 trailers, I'm glad it's on my list. Looking forward to Bullet Train. Congratulations to Julia Garner. It looks like she has become the front runner to play Madonna in an upcoming biopic. Julia Garner, of course, from Ozark. She's fantastic. She was also on Inventing Anna, and I think her as Madonna. Let's go. That'd be pretty damn cool. Speaking of Brad Pitt, him along with Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski are doing a new Formula One racing movie, and it has landed at Apple TV Plus. That's right, in a groundbreaking deal, Apple has secured the rights. So there you go there, man. Big stuff for the streaming side. Tales of the Walking Dead is coming soon. AMC has announced that the show will debut in August. This is their anthology kind of series. Face Off sequel director describes the film as a Nicolas Cage movie. That's right. So he has written the script. It is intended to have Nicolas Cage return. Let's go. I've been waiting to see something move forward for Face Off 2. Ever since this was announced, Face Off is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I can't wait to see where it could go. We have a little teaser trailer of The Munsters. That's right, Rob Zombie's new upcoming film. Looks like Rob Zombie going to be doing a little PG for The Munsters, so it's going to be interesting to see a man who's so hardcore rated R do something like this. But never a big fan of The Munsters. Definitely preferred The Addams Family, but we'll see how the first full trailer looks. The teaser was just It was All right. Top Gun, the original movie. 2 million U.S. households watched the 1986 film the week Top Gun Maverick arrived in theaters. So a lot of people going back to revisit. It's in the top 10 of streaming movies right now. So and I believe it's streaming on like Paramount Plus, Peacock. I think it's on Hulu. So a lot of the streamers are actually playing Top Gun right now, which is really, really cool. Chris Lee Knows Best. You remember that TV show? It's still going, but the star of the show, Chris Lee, he's been convicted on federal bank fraud and tax evasion charges, and he could face 30 years in prison. And it's funny because the USA Network, which airs his show, is putting out a new season of the show like any day now, and they're saying, hey, we're just going to truck along and we'll see what happens. So looks like Chris Lee doesn't know best because he's about to go to jail. We talked a couple weeks ago about a J.J. Abrams show he was trying to do at HBO. It's a new sci-fi drama called Demi-Monde. And we talked about how it was going way over budget. So we didn't know what they were going to do. And now the show is officially scrapped. That's right. No more. After 4 years after getting the series order, HBO has scrapped the series due to budgetary concerns. So there you go. We have the final season trailer for Motherland Fort Salem, so check that out if you're interested. Law and Order, Sam Waterston is confirmed to return for season 22. The Duffer Brothers tease a time jump for Stranger Things season 5. I called this on a podcast a couple weeks ago because, man, these kids are growing up way too quick. Like, how do you not do a time jump by the time you do season 5? You know, trying to pretend they're still little high school kids again and they're all like over 18 at this point. You got to do a time jump. So there you go, some confirmation there. Tokyo Vice has been renewed for season 2 over on HBO Max. Netflix's live-action One Piece has cast Mihawk, Kea, and a bunch of others. So take a look that we got it posted to let you know who's going to be playing who. Resident Evil, we got the new trailer coming to Netflix this summer. I actually dug the trailer. I know my boy Friggin watched it and he hated it, but I actually thought it was pretty cool. Like, it looked like they were doing something a little bit different with it, which it's refreshing after we've had 6 Mila Jovovich movies and we had the reboot movie last summer. So if you're going to do a TV show, you got to do something a little bit different. Todd Phillips revealed that the working title for Joker 2 is Joker Folie à Deux, which is a reference to a medical term for a mental disorder that affects 2 or more individuals. So there you go. Let's see here. We have the trailer for The Sandman. That's right, finally hitting Netflix in August. So that's pretty cool there. Resident Evil premieres on July 14th, so make sure you check that out. Warrior Nun season 2. I forgot all about this show and I actually watched the show, but season 2 is coming later in the year and we have the first trailer for Warrior Nun 2. We also have the final trailer for I don't think it's the final trailer, but we have the new trailer for the final season of Lock and Key season 3 coming later this year, so you can take a first look at that. Mike Flanagan's newest series is based on one of Christopher Pike's most iconic novels, The Midnight Club, and you can check out the first teaser trailer for that. We also have the teaser for Wednesday, which is, of course, based on Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family, and just a little quick snippet to show you what that's all about. Prey, the new Predator movie, arrives on August 5th over on Hulu, so get ready for that, and check out that trailer if you haven't seen it. It's really, really good. The Silent Hill film director has finished the script for his third entry. I don't know who the hell's asking for this. The Silent Hill movies suck and never made any money, so I don't know how they're going to make a third, but we'll see, I guess. Tamara Morrison, who plays Boba Fett, of course, he wants to bring Boba Fett back to his badass ways for the upcoming season, so we'll see. We'll see if they allow that to happen. Scarlett Johansson is joining Kristen Scott Thomas's directorial debut, My Mother's Wedding. Becky 2 is coming. That's right. Quiver sets a horror thriller sequel with Lulu Wilson returning. This was a fun little movie that came out in 2020 with Kevin James as the actual villain, they end up killing this little girl's family and then trying to find her, and then she ends up knocking everybody off. And yes, we're going to pick back up with that character and do a sequel. But this time the bad guy will be Sean William Scott. That's right, Stifler himself. So picking up the mantle from Kevin James. I love it, man. Like I said, Becky was a pleasant little surprise. So we'll see what they do with Becky 2. Never expected to see a sequel, but I'll take it and we'll run with it. So there you go there. Jason Bateman has exited the Scarlett Johansson Chris Evans movie Project Artemis, which is really interesting because he was going to not only star in it, but he was going to direct it as well too. But it sounds like he's got some scheduling conflicts, so he had to drop out. So that's unfortunate because it sounded like a really good pairing with Jason Bateman along with Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson. So the search is on for a new director for Project Artemis. Anthony Hopkins has joined Zack Snyder's next Netflix film, Rebel Moon. That's right. He's going to be doing a voice acting role in the movie. So he's going to be doing the voice of a robot, from what I understand. We have a couple new TV spots for Thor Love and Thunder, so make sure you check those out. And by the way, tickets went on sale today for Thor Love and Thunder, which comes out on July 8th. I've already secured my tickets for preview night in IMAX and then again on Friday night. So I got 2 nights back to back ready, locked and loaded to watch with the boys and to watch with my fam. So ready for some Thor Love and Thunder, that's for damn sure, and very excited. Some new character posters came out today as well too that you can check out on our Instagram and our Twitter page. So make sure you check those out, and the new TV spots, pretty cool. We have the trailer for Blackbird, which is Taron Egerton in the new Apple TV Plus series based on a true story. I just checked out this trailer over the weekend and I loved it. Looking really forward to Blackbird. This looks awesome. We also have the new trailer for The Terminal List, which is Chris Pratt's new Amazon Prime series. This looks amazing as well too, with him and Taylor Kitsch. Looking really forward to The Terminal List. Harley Quinn Season 3 teases its return this summer, so get ready for more Harley Quinn. A Ghostbusters animated series is in development over on Netflix. The Flash has added 4400 alum as a new speedster and is bringing back Blink. I can't tell you, it's a spoiler, so check out the article if you want to know more on Flash. The Mike Tyson scripted series is coming soon to Hulu, and you can check out the first teaser trailer for that. The Neighborhood has enlisted the executive producer of The Unicorn as the new showrunner for season 5. I like The Neighborhood. I love The Unicorn. So if we're going to blend these two things together, let's go, baby. Let's go. Live PD is going to be revived over on the Reels network. That's right, 2 years after its A&E cancellation. So coming back to Reels. Let's see here. Sorry, just looking at some notes. We already talked about that. Give me a second. Duke Nukem. Getting a movie, baby. That's right. Duke Nukem film is in the works from the Cobra Kai creators. So I can dig that, baby. I bet you that's going to be tongue-in-cheek, cheesy fun. Duke Nukem. Got to get John Cena to play Duke Nukem, right? Like, I can't see anybody else being Duke but John Cena. So we'll see how that goes. Man, I'm really sad about this news. Made for Love has been canceled after 2 seasons over on HBO Max. Very, very bummed about this. I love this show, and I really love season 2. I just finished it like a couple weeks ago, and now it's not coming back. And that sucks because season 2, of course, leaves you on a weird spot that you're like, oh, I can't wait to see season 3. And we're not going to get it. So, very unfortunate to hear. But hey, I still would suggest that you go watch it if you haven't seen it. Made for Love is really, really good with Kristen Milotti. So, check that out on HBO Max. We got an article up with Will Poulter talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We told you they're doing a boys' college spinoff. And we got your first look at Patrick Schwarzenegger playing Golden Boy. Uma Thurman and Henry Golding are joining Netflix's The Old Guard 2. Great additions here. The Old Guard was a fun ride over on Netflix with Charlize Theron, and adding Uma Thurman and Henry Golding is pretty damn cool. So great job there on the casting. Congratulations, speaking of The Boys, officially renewed for season 4, baby. That's right. I love this show so damn much, and I'm so excited that it's coming back for season 4. Such a big hit for Amazon Prime. I really don't watch anything on Amazon Prime, so it's always really good when they do knock it out the park like they did with The Boys, so it gives me something to check out. Let's see here. Disney Plus doing another Muppets. The Muppets Mayhem is coming soon, so there you go. Kevin Hart's new heist film has added Sam Worthington along with Jean Reno to the cast. It's going to be called Lift. Marvel Studios is looking to do a Thunderbolts movie. That's right. This will be attached to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they're putting it together. No word onto who will be a part of the team, who signed on to this at all. We just know that they're going to try to do a Thunderbolts movie. Now, we've speculated that they were going to do one for a while now with Baron Zemo, maybe Yelena, Abomination. You got U.S. Agent from Falcon and Winter Soldier, maybe even Winter Soldier. Who knows who will really encompass this team? I've heard speculation that maybe Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people we've seen already, maybe some new people. But who knows when this will actually come to fruition and we'll see it in a theater. But know that Marvel Studios is working on a Thunderbolts movie. Paper Girls, which is a new show coming soon to Amazon. It's a sci-fi adventure series, so that is coming soon. It's a series adaptation from Brian K. Vaughan, so usually stuff with him is pretty damn cool. The Last of Us over on HBO is officially wrapped filming, so that's awesome there. We have your first look at Harry Styles in the new movie My Policeman, so a lot of you looking forward to that. We got some details on the Doctor Strange 2 digital and Blu-ray set. Angelina Jolie is set to direct Salma Hayek and Damian Bashir in a new drama film, Without Blood. So very interesting there. Let's see here. We got your first teaser trailer for Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2. So it's a real quick, less than a minute preview, but it's pretty damn awesome, and I'm so excited to watch some more Stranger Things. We have the new trailer for Paws of Fury, which looks like ass, and my daughter wants to see this movie so bad, and I'm like, no, I really don't want to take you to this. They showed this trailer before Jurassic World yesterday, and I was like, yeah, Mom wants to take you to this movie, and she's like, no, I don't. Dad wants to take you to this movie, because it looks so bad, I hate fucking Paws of Fury. This movie looks so dumb. We are moving forward with the Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. They're getting ready to start filming that in New York. So pretty cool there. I love that. We have the final trailer for Nope, Jordan Peele's upcoming horror film, which comes out July 22nd. And I love this trailer. This new trailer is awesome. It really gives you an idea of the film and where it's going. So very, very cool there. Chris Evans doing a lot of PR for Lightyear, which comes out this weekend. And they, of course, everybody's always got to ask him about Captain America. And he says, hey, I'm not saying no, but he said it would be a very tall order to get me to play the role again. So it doesn't sound promising, but basically he said, I love the Captain America role so much, and I loved everything I've done with it so much that I don't know if I want to risk coming back and souring that. So he's kind of like, that's why he's like, it'll be a tall order, man. It'd have to be an amazing script with a great story to tell to get me to come back, you know. But like I said, he never says never, but it'd just be a tall order. So, but it's Marvel, man. You know we're going to get that tall order. Secret Wars, right? We got to get Cap back. So we'll see. But yes, Lightyear is this weekend. So looking forward to taking my daughter to see that one. Viola Davis and Jason Bateman, along with Chris Tucker, are joining Ben Affleck's upcoming Nike drama. So very interesting there. Big cast there. I remember when they said Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were going to make this Nike movie. I'm like, what? But now we got Viola Davis, Jason Bateman, Chris Tucker. Dude, okay, making a Nike movie a little interesting there. Sleepy Hollow coming back again. That's right. It's going to be rebooted once again. The story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. So I do like this story. So we'll see where a reboot could take us once again. Jurassic World Dominion brought in $18 million in just the preview night. So congratulations there. Pretty awesome. Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions are going to produce a new sports-related horror film called Goat. Ooh, very interesting. Lightyear, the first reactions praise Pixar's Toy Story spinoff for its fun characters, dazzling visuals, and so much more. I've heard nothing but great things, so looking really forward to that this weekend. Schmigadoon is back. I loved Schmigadoon on season 1 over on Apple TV Plus. Did not think it would come back for a second season, but it is, and the new season will be called Schmicago, and it's going to be a music satire. It's been renewed for season 2 over on Apple TV Plus, basically spoofing things like Chicago and a whole bunch more. Schmigadoon was kind of like 50s and 60s. They said Schmicago will be like 70s and stuff. So there you go, man. It's going to be very, very interesting. What they do with it. But Keegan-Michael Key coming back, Cecily Strong coming back, a lot of the cast coming back, and I'll be coming back. So there you go. A Borat-style Peacock series has casted Dennis Haysbert, Rosanna Arquette, and Frank Grillo to join it. I don't know much else about it, but very interesting to call it a Borat-style Peacock series. Leah Remini set to replace the fired Matthew Morrison as season 17 judge of So You Think You Can Dance. So love me some Leah Remini, but I still won't watch that show. Joseph Morgan confirms Klaus will appear in the Legacies series finale. The show American Rust. This was a show that was on Showtime, and it got canceled after just one season. And I was watching this show, and I got about halfway through, and then it got canceled. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm not going to finish it then. Well, it's been revived. That's right. The canceled show starring Jeff Daniels and Maura Tierney. It's a new drama, and it's found a new home over on Freevee. That's right, Freevee, which used to be IMDb TV, which is Freevee to all of you. They have renewed it for a season 2, so they're bringing it back. So congratulations, man. I guess maybe I should finish season 1 now. So that'll be interesting. So let's see here. Jake Schreier. I'm not too familiar with this name, but he is who is attached to direct the Thunderbolts movie. And while no one is currently attached, the villains that seem like a fit will include Taskmaster, Elena Belova, and U.S. Agent, just to name a few. Zemo as well, because of course he led the Thunderbolts in the comics. And of course we have Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character out there, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. And she's already been assembling the supervillain team in the MCU, so I would think she'd be involved as well. Colin Farrell set to star in a new genre-bending Apple series called Sugar. Let's see here. Spider-Man, baby, you ready for more? You want a more Spidey, right? Because it's coming back to theaters. Spider-Man No Way Home, the more fun stuff version. That's right. The more fun stuff version will be swinging into theaters in the U.S. and Canada on September 2nd. That's right. So more countries will be announced soon, but you're getting an expanded edition of Spider-Man No Way Home back in theaters. The more fun stuff version. And I will definitely be going to the theater to see this one. I love this movie, and I want more fun stuff. So I'm ready for it. Trucking along here, Squid Game officially renewed for season 2, so congratulations there. We have your first look at Okoye and Shuri for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Jurassic Park Dominion opened to a $59.55 million Friday, which is incredible, so congratulations there. And of course went on to make $143 million. Jennifer Hudson, last night was the Tony Awards, and she is now officially an EGOT winner. That's right, remember that's Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. So congratulations there to Jennifer Hudson. That's a rare thing to do, and that's pretty damn cool. We, of course, have your full list of all of the Tony Award winners. Let's see here. We talked about that. I talked about, once again, Thor Love and Thunder tickets on sale now. Check out all the new posters, the TV spots. Fast and Furious director Justin Lin, he is set to direct the One Punch Man movie. That's right. I know the anime, never seen a single episode, but yes, he is going to be adapting the hit manga and anime One Punch Man for a live action film. So I love Justin Lin. Of course, he had just exited Fast 10, and this is what he'll do next. So there you go there. HBO comedy series Rap Shit has dropped its first trailer, so check that out. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse gets its first villain, and that's going to be the Spot. I never heard of The Spot, but that's what's coming. We also found out the official title for the Knives Out 2 movie. It's going to be called Glass Onion. I don't know how I feel about that, but Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, has been revealed as the title for Rian Johnson's Whodunit sequel. I like that it's like a Knives Out mystery, so every movie could have its own title, so very cool there. Supergirl alum Mehcad Brooks has joined Law & Order cast for season 22. Michelle Yeoh is set to lead Brother's Son, which is going to be an action-packed Netflix family drama. Neil Patrick Harris has joined Doctor Who as the greatest enemy the Doctor has ever faced. And get your first look right now at that. The Flash's Carlos Valdez is set to star opposite Mae Whitman in an upcoming Hulu musical rom-com called Up Here. The Handmaid's Tale coming back in September over on Hulu. We have the trailer for Boo Bitch, which is Lana Condor as she haunts her high school hallways in an upcoming Netflix comedy series. Starstruck has been renewed for season 3 over on HBO Max. Jason Schwartzman will actually be playing the villain The Spot in the upcoming Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So there you go. You got a voice to the cast as well. Paddington 3, baby. It's coming. For those of you that have been waiting, Dougal Wilson will be directing the family film. It is now officially titled Paddington in Peru. And filming will begin next year in both London and Peru. So there you go for the update on the long-awaited Paddington 3. And on that note, my friends, that's our show. We have done it. And I thank you once again for listening. Please stick with me as we do some plugs and make sure you follow along. Our official webpage is amiontheair.com. Make sure you bookmark that and you can find everything you need pretty much right there on that one spot. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcast and leave us a 5-star review if Apple Podcast is your thing. Get us on Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Pandora, Podchaser. We're all over the place. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you review and help us out. We really appreciate it. Make sure you like our page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/amiontheair. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me on Twitter at dxdonmega. Make sure you also subscribe to us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all simply at Am I on the Air. Don't forget that our TikTok and our Instagram page have video reviews where we go on and we do quick thoughts, 60 seconds or less video reviews on the latest movies. And so definitely follow along there. Of course, on Instagram, all the big cool movie posters and everything else. So make sure you subscribe, and all our videos and shows on YouTube as well. We want to thank RedDragonsRadio.com for always supporting us, and thank you to Pop Culture Pros for also letting us be a part of their fam and pimping the show out as well. And that will do it for us right here on this Monday, June the 13th. And thank you so much for joining me. Remember, this weekend it is Lightyear, and I believe maybe Netflix is dropping Spiderhead, the new Chris Hemsworth movie, and I'll definitely be checking that out if that drops this weekend as well too. And we'll talk next week, same bat time, same bat channel. So until then, y'all, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace. Red Dragon!